After traveling in our tiny house on wheels for 6 months, many things have gone right, but there are a few times where things didn't quite go as planned. In today's video, we reflect on the 2 most challenging days we've had while traveling with our tiny house. We also reflect on a few mishaps that happened when traveling through Europe back in 2018, as we get ready to travel internationally again.
What was the first hardest day in this trip then?
It was the day that we pulled into the spot and it was going to be 100 degrees and we were going to be there for
No,
an entire
it
week.
was 100 degrees.
Okay, it was.
We're talking about unprecedented heat.
It's over 90 degrees outside. It's hard to keep the cabin below 80.
What made that the hardest is, I've planned this entire route. We've made some changes, as we go, but
I like how her Georgia accent came out there. We made some changes.
even though I'm not from
Changes.
Georgia, Greg was not going to survive.
I need air.
It just, he needs air conditioning. That's just the bottom line. It's just better for our marriage.
After working in Florida in construction 6 years, doing HVAC, crawling through attics in the middle of summer, I don't like the heat.
Yeah.
I love the snow though. That was the first hardest day. That was rough. We had just traveled 6 hours.
7+ hours.
Yeah, 7+ hours. Wow.
And to get to the cold weather, we knew we had to drive another 7 to 8 hours. We don't travel that long.
Yeah, 2 8-hour days was rough.
Yeah, because we haven't drive slow. We've got, a toddler.
Well, we were also towing a brick.
Ginormous brick.
Down the road.
That does very well still.
Which it actually tows better than anyhow. I gotta give props to Hannah. She did such a great job planning and just coordinating all of this. So anyway, thank you, Hannah. Last night, after this second worst day we had, Hannah and I were reflecting on the day and the lessons that we could learn from it. And we realized that the beginning part of the day, so only a few hours earlier, was incredibly stressful.
It's just been a really crappy morning, honestly. It's not fun.
So whenever we're staying in a place, we're very intentional about making sure that we have 2 things: the ability to access the internet and power. Hannah, she's really thorough, right?
I thought we could use our generator, but we couldn't. We've actually just left. We're at Starbucks getting I want to call this my emotional fix today. We were heading to a new place that I booked literally a couple hours ago, so hopefully this weekend turns around. This might work out better, but for now, it's a little difficult.
And then a few hours later, we pulled up. We're in the middle of the desert, right? We have better internet than we had.
Take a guess at the internet speed.
20 download, 5 upload. Nice. Holy heck. The number one thing we were worried about. We just had a warm welcome when we felt we weren't welcome before. Yeah. Greg, nice to meet you, man. The weather's perfect. We were just like, wow.
It really worked out.
But nothing is permanent. But when you're in situations, it's sometimes difficult to step out of them and remember that this is just temporary. We were kind of reflecting on this trip. We drove the tiny house from Florida all the way up to Montana. We're driving back down to Arizona, and then we're gonna drive from Arizona to Florida again. We're gonna be in Florida with family for the holidays. Well, for the Thanksgiving holidays here in the States. And then first week of December, we're flying to Europe. We're gonna do a more detailed video on that in the future. But what we're gonna do is that is gonna be awesome!
As long as everything stays open. It's all post-COVID.
Yeah. Well, we think it will. We're positive, but if not, if it doesn't, we have a plan B. So we're gonna visit Renee in Switzerland.
And we will be so happy to come again. Yes, but you won't come here.
You never know.
If you haven't watched any of our old videos about Switzerland, go check them out. Be gentle. We were just getting started.
It was the beginning, yeah.
Those were the only 2 days where we could say things didn't go as planned.
Out of 6 months.
Or things happened that we couldn't anticipate that ended up being big growth moments for us.
And we reached some of these times also in Europe when plans, have to kind of change.
Well, I got in a car accident in Italy. By the way, the Italian dude that I hit, you were awesome, dude. I don't remember your name.
That was a blessing.
I had dropped Hannah off at the Airbnb and I was gonna go find a parking space. And 30 seconds later, I had no clue where I was. I'm feverishly fumbling with my phone because it's at 1% and I'm trying to get on Google Maps to find out where the heck to go. So he starts coming out Italian, blah, 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 like pointing at the sign and pointing at his car, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, man, that was my bad. I'm driving around stressed out. And he starts speaking in like perfect English. Oh no, it's okay, we'll figure it out. She was worried about me. She was really worried I was gonna lose time.
I knew when his little bubble on his phone was stuck, I was like, A, his phone is dead, or he got into a car accident. My gut was telling me he got into a car accident.
Both.
It was both. There was a car accident to, we were there for a couple weeks, and then our plan was to go into Croatia. But then we get to the border, and we were denied entry.
We're not gonna tell you all the details. Go instead and watch the video. So now you have a little bit of the backstory though. I think that's the interesting part is, so I'm into marketing, right? Through hindsight, we're kind of able to reflect on the stories now. Go watch the summary video, Americans Travel to Europe. Click on the link, Cannon's gonna put it somewhere, top left, top right. We hope you continue to follow along our journey. Thank you for doing so. But remember, don't forget to live your own adventure. We pull up and the guy's like, so, welcome to the middle of nowhere.
That's the, we're getting close. Oh, back in the
We just crossed the Hoover Dam.
Technically we did.
We just crossed
We
up.
did.
What was that? The people.
I was wondering why. I was like, oh wait, no, but we're going to the lookout.
We're like, and it was like, oh yeah, looks like we're close. I bet we're close. We're crossing over the we're crossing over the Hoover Dam. I bet we're close.
Well, we're close to the lookout, but we couldn't see it. But yeah, we
How did we get over there?